And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome to This Week in Zoltan. I don't know what episode this is. It's been a while since I put one of these out. But we're here, we're doing it. It's September 26th. It's the day after I put out White Lies, my newest comedy hour. So watch it, leave a comment. If you do leave a comment that's negative, I'll delete it. I'm not, those people that will leave it? I'm not that. I'll delete it. I take pride in deleting a bad comment. Someone left a comment. Thankfully, there haven't been too many. I think there was off of White Lies, I think I've only deleted one comment. One guy was like, your mother was right. You shouldn't have done comedy. I haven't laughed once. And I just hit the trash can button and he deleted his bad It's like I erased him from the world. I just Jeffrey Dahmered him, and he's gone now. I love it. I love censorship as long as I am the one that gets to do it. I don't want anyone to censor me, and I don't want someone else to censor somebody else. But I wanna censor people that I don't like on my thing. I love it. I get it. I totally get why dictators censor. I totally get why Kim Jong-un and the guy in China and Putin and all the people that send. I get it. I get it. It's nice. You're in a position, you hear what people say about you, and then you just go delete. And then they I don't know where their comment goes, but I feel better. I silence somebody. That sounds so evil. Once again, I'm not for censorship. I think what they're doing in all the countries where censorship happens, or when a platform does censorship, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just saying I like it. I like that kind of power. It makes you feel good. You know what it's like? It's like there's a heckler at a comedy club, and you go back and forth with them. And no matter how well your comebacks are, he's just drunk and keeps coming. And then eventually, the comedy club security picks him up and walks him out. That's what that feels like. It's amazing. I'm all for censorship as long as I'm the one doing the censorship. Which that comes to the other comments that I get. I have gotten so many comments about my speech and the way I talk. I got a comment on Twitter. Well, let's start with the weird one. I got a comment. Well, they're all weird, but you know what I mean. I got one on YouTube. Okay, yeah, this was an hour ago on White Lies. Okay, what is going on with the jaw? Speech impairment? I'm not knowing. And there's another one. Did Zoltan have a stroke? And then the one on TikTok. This person wrote, I like how your mouth moves to construct human words. And then they added an eye emoji, a lip emoji, and another eye emoji. I'm going to read that again. I like how your mouth moves to construct human words. And under that, someone wrote, that might be the weirdest TikTok comment I've ever seen. And I agree. I've never read that. I've read so many that think I'm either on some sort of drugs, or I've had or I'm drunk, or what else? Speech impediment, some kind of something, and I've never any of those. The ones that kind of bug me the most are the drug ones. Like, man, this guy's on drugs, and I'm like, no, man, that's just that's me. I don't know what to tell you. Does it sting a little? Yeah. Should it? No. I'm 35 years old. I should be very comfortable in the way I speak. I honestly don't know why I speak the way I speak. It could have something to do with the fact that English was my second language. I moved to the United States when I was 4. But that's young enough that I don't have a Hungarian accent. I don't have a foreign accent. But I also don't have a native diction. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but I've had people tell me that you have an interesting accent to which I can't tell what part of the country you're from. It's not Southern California. It's not Midwest. It's not like Pittsburgh, where I lived for a short time as a kid. It's not any of those. It's of its own. And I think where that came from is I learned English by watching TV. So whatever channel whether I was watching Mr. Rogers or Barney or professional wrestling or Jean-Claude Van Damme and all my favorite karate movies, I think the way I speak is a mixture of all of it. And that's where it comes from. I don't know where the slur comes from. Maybe that's just my Hungarian mouth as a child trying to understand and speak English words. I don't know. But I'm also... those comments I don't delete because I don't think they're necessarily mean. It would have been mean if that guy was like, his jokes sound like he had a stroke. He's just saying I talk like I have a stroke, which is less offensive. If he thought my jokes felt like they were written by a brain injury, that I would delete. I'd come in hard. My index fingers on both hands would fight each other over who gets to delete it first. That's exactly, number one on censorship. Definitely. So those have been the fun comments I've gotten on White Lies.